Hey, well, it's Gwen. I'm here to do a beautiful reading for today, the 14th. So, number frequency of 5. Transformation in our life. Major transformation. I'm cleansing with Palo Santo. See how I do that with my hands? Like I'm clearing the energy center in my hands. It's especially important when you create, when you shuffle, when you're connecting with spirit and the bottoms of my feet. I usually do. Yes. Okay, so I already got cards pulled today, and it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful message. Thank you for joining me. If this is the first time that you're here, welcome. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for the good karma donations. Love you, love you, love you. If you're looking for a personal private reading, I'm extending my sale. $33 for your very own video reading. I send you the link, and it's a very detailed spread. I always give you more than what you expect, honestly. That's what I hear back from my regulars. Yeah. So, what do I want to start with today? I got all kinds of oracle cards out here. Let's talk about letting go, your affirmation. Big message about letting go today, okay? Today, I'm remembering that God is within and around me. I release myself to God's hands and regain my inner peace. I know God is providing me that which is most beneficial for my soul. I know that God is sending angels to help me face any difficulties that arise. I let go into God's will, knowing the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. That connection. I love it. It's a time of change, times of transformation, a time of trusting your own intuition. Trust that you are always going to be okay. You've always been okay, Like, yeah. You're strong. You are a creator. You're co-creating with spirit. You're powerful. You always land on your feet like a cat. Cat energy coming out again today. I'm like, Miss Milo, what are you trying to teach us? Because you be coming out almost every day. Cat teaches me almost daily. Cat energy. Card 13. What's very interesting, 2 animals wanted to come out to support the Fae today. 2 animals. And look at these 2 animals. We've got the cat and the groundhog. Okay? Both land animals, right? Grounding energy. Ground your energy. Okay? Call your energy back to you. Okay? But look at these numbers. 1331. Okay? Can't deny that when you see that. That means we are really, the people in our life right now could be within a relationship, an interpersonal relationship, family members, friends, very close friend, a best friend. There's a mirror energy that's happening here, okay? The mirror, the people that trigger us, the mirrors in our lives are there to help us grow, heal, ascend to higher forms of love, okay? So I want to read to you because I've been talking about this cat energy. We know what the cat's about. It's about being fiercely independent, okay? And being you in the world will adjust, right? And being very playful. All those things I talk about with this cat, all right? But I'm going to read you today the protection message. And that is about you may be in this time where your life's changing, but you're just not sure in what direction to go or what choice to make, but you want different. And so this is the cat's protection message is you always land on your feet, right? Okay, so I want to read this one to you. It's very important. Cats are very high vibrational beings. Yes. So smart. All right. This may be the time you are facing some unpredictable situations. Are you hesitant to take a risk? Too cautious to jump into something new because you fear you can't trust yourself? Cat spirit is saying go for it because you will land on your feet. If nothing seems to be going according to plan, there's no reason to worry. Cat spirit loves to mix it up. And these Seeming upsets will actually bring you some wondrous and unexpected opportunities. Get ready to pounce, as you may be called to jump into something new at a moment's notice. At this time, your instincts are keen and your intuition is sharp. Remember, even a temporary failure can lead to a spectacular success, so embrace the adventure. You are sure-footed and you can trust yourself. Yeah, love that. And you know what clarifies the cat? The Empress. That's talking about some, this is all the queens. She's mastered all the queens, right? Like she's highly intuitive. She's that mother energy. You could be dealing with a mother figure in your life, okay? Healing wounds from the mother when this comes out. But the Empress nurtures herself. She keeps her cup full. She knows her worth, right? She's grounded in her energy. She's highly intuitive. She trusts herself. Yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful card to clarify the cat. So, now let's talk about this groundhog. Groundhog says it's time to let go. It's time to let go, which is the affirmation that I pulled for today too. Letting go. And I didn't pull these purposely. When this too came out, I was like, well, damn, aren't we dealing with some mirror energy right away? Could be talking to a twin flame energy if you're resonating with this message. Okay, the groundhog is holding this little heart in his hands. Look at him. Look, it's so precious. It's so precious. Look. On the cat, there's the shape of the heart on the neck here. And it's like he holds this little groundhog, he, she, what, what doesn't matter. Look at him holding that little heart in his hand. So this is a very tender situation. But it's also like a time to just let go. Let go of control, too. Tune in your heart center and mind. Follow your own heart's desire. Okay, that's what the groundhog says. Be gentle with your heart. It's time to let go of grudges, things from the past that we're holding on to, that we haven't forgiven ourselves. Like, just in interacting with energies, people, more and more as I come out of hermit mode, I hear all the time, I don't know how to forgive myself. We don't know how to forgive ourselves. We feel like we've done something so horrible in this life that we can't, and that's where it all starts. And I try to listen to other stories and just try to understand. And, people really just we're all talking so loud though. Like that's the energy right now. Everybody wants to talk. Is anybody out there listening, And I have to remind a lot of people sometimes, I am listening to 5 conversations at once. 2 here in this 3D reality and 3 in my head. Like it's spirit, like it's like, ah. So, yeah, everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be seen, And they may not tell you what they can't forgive themselves about, but just saying it is a step in the right direction, And that's what I'm here for too. That's a highly tuned in empath to be able to help people to even talk or to grieve. Some people haven't cried in years and they hold it all in, and this is why they have such disease in their body. They have rage stored in their body. They're like ticking time bombs. Yeah, I can feel it. So what clarifies this groundhog spirit? The Emperor. Like, seriously, I couldn't have made this up. The Empress and the Emperor are out today. So I really do feel like this is like mother and father wounds, too, that we're healing when it comes out together. But I'm also speaking to a power couple out there. These are both highly empathetic, skilled, intuitive leaders. Passionate. Yeah. Amazing that they come out. Time to let go. All right. So, what is the message from your guides? Forgive yourself. Okay, and we've already talked about this. I'm going to read to you what it says here in this little book, since some of us must be having some trouble doing that. I mean, I see it in my reality, so I know it's out there. In school, you're not always going to give the right answers. In school, sometimes you will act out. In school, sometimes you don't focus on the lesson at hand. In school, sometimes you will be cruel. Have you ever looked back at your time in school and not been able to forgive yourself for these transgressions? Probably not. Well, you have chosen Earth as your schoolroom, and you should be just as lenient. You are here to learn. It's important to forgive yourself when you make errors. Living with the guilt of past deeds blocks the energy of the future. Each soul progresses in its own time, but when you don't allow yourself forgiveness, you are shutting off the heart and telling the universe you are not worthy to receive. If you have caused pain to another, it is important to apologize to them in addition to forgiving yourself. The guides can't stress enough the importance of forgiveness, either to yourself or another. Carrying the negative energy of guilt, as well as the negative energy of resentment, back to spirit world causes unwanted karmic entanglements. Not clearing this energy while you are still in this physical dimension, before you make your own transition to spirit, is a huge source of regret for many souls. Act now. Yeah. Forgive yourself. I wanted to clarify her on that. Forgive yourself. Somebody who's listening, and tuning into this message, and they're like, yeah, I hear you, sis. I It's about the Four of Pentacles. That's just not feeling your worth, the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on to grudges, being mean, okay? Stubborn, so set in your ways, not flexible, resistant to change, and not feeling like it's your birthright to have all of this beauty, abundance, wealth. It was programmed into you, I hear. You got to forgive yourself for any kind of things that you could have been possessive about, stubborn or arrogant about. Okay, forgive yourself about those. Forgive others. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Okay? Really tight-fisted around monetary things, small-minded, penny-pinching, limiting your viewpoint, believing your way is the only way. All these things. That's what we need to forgive ourselves about. Okay? It resonates for me deeply. I hear you, Spirit. I'm a teacher and a student. These are what my readings are all about, y'alls. Okay, and even the burial ground, for my liminal spirits deck, liminal spirits. I love it. This is a beautiful oracle deck, but only one card today, and it's the burial ground. It's your ancestors coming in again. This card's been coming out to say, this is the place where we visit. It's a place where we can go to connect with our ancestors, right? Their bones are buried there. Their bones become part of the land, so the ancestors are in the land, too, part of the land, all right? Part of Earth. And with you in spirit, see that hill there and all what's going on back here, like this connection with the sky, like they're with you. And they just want you to put something to rest, something that you've been holding on to, a grudge, okay? Like, take some sort of something, like they say in the book, like a stone or an offering or whatever, and like bury it and like put it to fucking rest. Let it go. That's their message. Nothing else from that card, just that. I feel like they're clearing my throat chakra with that. Okay, yep. Lots of blue energy in that card. And blue energy is about really deep emotional healing. Salut is out from the Fairy Realm, card 27, which is a 9. 9s are all about coming to the end of a lesson, coming to the end of the cycle, tying up loose ends. This is a card of vitality, health, and energy. A new life you're creating, a new sense of vitality and vigor and energy flowing through you. Okay? The dragonfly is there in the background. This card is so bright and light. And the dragonfly, when it flies and it shows its wings, like the light reflects off its wings and it moves in so many directions, not just up and down. It's a multi-dimensional being as you are. Okay? It's a time of goodness. You're creating a life of vitality. You are your healer. You are who you've been looking for. You can heal your temple. You can heal your thoughts. We trap ourselves with our thoughts so much. Your heart can heal. You can forgive yourself. These are all messages coming through with Salu. I wanted to know what clarifies her. And look at this. Look at these things that are coming, you know. Can't make this shit up. The Tower, the Wheel, the Four of Wands, and the Sacred Journey, the Fool. Okay, the Tower and the Wheel combined together, that's divine forces at hand. Period. Divine intervention. Things just like, whoa, where'd that come from? What? 180 turn. Like, what? Yeah. Major changes. And it concerns, you know, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. Luck on your side. Now is a lucky time for you. The wheel is moving. It's a time of celebrating. Celebrating with tribe. Okay? Four of Wands. Starting out in this new venture. Right? The cat spirit was talking about that right to begin with. Alright? Right there with your spirit buddy right by your side. Okay? Not taking much with you. See? We don't take the things anyways with us. Do we? Alright, I'm going to end on a really fantastic note today. I'm glad that you all joined me, and I know that there are going to be some powerful messages for so many of you out there today. But I really wanted to leave with the Divine Feminine, because when I tuned into this Divine Feminine, I plan on reading a little bit more about her now, because I just felt like, let me show you the card. See this energy here in the center? I totally felt that, like within my whole body when I was reading in the book about her. So it's very important that I read her message. But she's very much a mermaid energy. She's very much like the queen of the ocean. And she's here to tell you to trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust the ebb and flow of life. Tune into your creative manifestation, your creative flow, your energy. This is such a beautiful feminine energy. Okay? The goddess of all that flows. I am an ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. This is such a fertile energy. Okay? I'm going to read to you about her because she's so very important. I'll put the card back up here in a minute. That's the wrong book. What she wants you to ask yourself today is, what do I need to bring from out of the depths into the material world? Okay. What do I need to bring from out of the depths into the material world? Okay. Umoja represents the creative force of the unconscious, the secret depths that bring the unseen into the physical realm. The African goddess Umoja gave birth to all the 14 gods and goddesses in the Yoruba religion. She is caring and nurturing, yet also fiercely protective and strong, with a desire to relieve her children of any struggle or sorrows. Okay, she is worshipped at the ocean or in any flowing body of water, though it is said that her true home is the Ogun River in Nigeria. She is considered to be a mermaid whose energy, blessings, and power flow through all forms of water, cleansing, renewing, inspiring, and reminding us of the limitless love we are. In Brazil and Uruguay, she is offered succulent food and gifts on tiny boats cast out to the sea from the beaches. Her worshippers ask her to give them her blessings so that their desires in the new year can manifest. She is the queen of the ocean, the ruler of the subconscious, and the creative force that allows us to translate the ineffable into art. As the mother of all, she is the energy that brings new life into this world. Okay? When your soul selects this card, Umoja creates a flow where before there was a block or a stagnation in our life force. When we feel uninspired or stuck in life or in a creative endeavor, from having a child to writing a book. Umoja is the feminine essence that sets our energy back in motion. That was that wheel turning too, okay? As a mermaid, she exists both in the world and also in the unseen depths. She can help us dive down deep into the unconscious or into the collective unconscious and receive the hidden secrets or the wise pearls that we need to integrate now for our life to flow again. As the Queen of the Ocean, she baptizes us to start over, to begin again anew now, to let everything become brand new. She encourages us to use water as a ritual, to send out our offerings to her, to bless our bodies in a warm bath, or to walk along a body of water and allow its perspective to give us answer or blessings we seek. Umoja wants to cleanse us of the thoughts that are holding us back. Why do children calm down after a bath? Why do we feel healed and more centered after a nice long soak? Water is the element that held us in the womb. The return to our first and most primal element, the loss of gravity, the freedom of buoyancy. This allows us to release feelings or thoughts of being trapped or stuck. Umoja reminds you to use your tail. You are not of this earth. You are of the sea. Use your tail. I love that. You are not of the earth. You are of the sea. Keep on saying we are water. So I think I'm going to leave it there today. It's a beautiful message. I loved it. It made me grin. So if it resonated, do all the things, you guys, okay? And reach out to me, too, if you need a personal private reading. I'll get you booked in. Sending you so much love today.